Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, Historical Immersion and Bohemia. So I'm starting this episode because we can get a new technology. However, many more news. Our King Easy II Kingski has married Anna Munk from Denmark and Norway, and she has given him a son, Karel, who is actually pretty damn good. So I'm looking forward to him taking the throne. He is a scholar theologian, as you might know, and she is strict. Now, we can get a new technology called enclosures, so let's get it. Across Northern Europe, the enclosure movement took land that had previously been open to public use for grazing, fenced it off and made it private. This helped to accelerate the growth of large farmholds and cloth industries, but at the expense of the small farmers whose rights were eroded. And furthermore, I have been going through our kingdom, thinking of what we're gonna do. Vienna has finished the level 6 fort, so its population gravity is now 144,000. We have almost connected it all the way to Pest with the better roads, which we have in Praha. We're building them in Chebsko, we have them in Plzeňsko. Budějovice still can't build them because they don't have enough rural wealth, nor can we build them. Well, we could build them in Obdarens, but I want to build them first in Budějovice and then in Obdarens. Unterenens could also maybe build them. Yeah, they could. So this is gonna be the project for next few months. However, we have them in Brněnsko, Čáslavsko, Prešporok. Komárom still can't build them, and that means that even Pest can build them. They still don't have enough wealth. They got 145 rural wealth. To improve this, however, to improve Pest, I have decided that we're gonna fund a town hall, because I would like to then build a local university here, because both Praha and Vienna have university. Praha is done with the world-famous university that hasn't yet been calculated into the urban gravity, and Vienna has the renowned university. So I would like to have it also in Pest. It will increase our education. I actually haven't checked education in a while. It's only increasing. I think we have average education right now. Cardinal burgers. Yeah, average education. I don't mind it. We're funding it by 12.8 per month, and the church is contributing 158.1 every month. Total endowment is 2,500. Let's see, if we wanted level 5, we would need to spend 16. But building universities actually help. Yeah, we don't need to fund it at all to keep it at level 4. So I'm just gonna increase the funding by... Wow. Okay, I can't. I can't fund it by less than 25. So let's cut it all together and instead start building the town hall in Pest, so that we can start working on the university. Meanwhile, Komárom and Pest will hopefully reach the point where I can build the roads. So my plan for this episode is to build the roads in these 3 provinces, or the better roads in these 3 provinces, and connect Komárom and Pest via better roads, which will cover most of the inner northern territories. Now, you can see that the provinces like Zvolen has really started to grow. We're doing very good. Pretty much everywhere. I've upgraded even Svidnica, and I started investing in Novohrad Hond, which has a decent rural population as well. So building things here is not a bad idea. I'm building both a road and a fort here to bump the province up. I'd also like to build the second road from Pest via Heves, Bihar, Kolos to Šekelivfold, because the autonomy here is not that high, and if we connect it to the road, if we connect it with better roads, especially like Bihar does have no roads, so that's basically a dead connection, it will make all of this less autonomous, which would go a long way for us into improving the territory. One more thing that I wanted to note is that I'm considering upgrading the agriculture in Praha by building an irrigation here. I could do it pretty easily by offering significant administrative oversight, which I can't now because we got the technology, but I think I wanted like 170. We could partner with the local estate and force them to pay half of it, and I could contribute 25% of manpower. I can't pay for... Oh, the estate would work. The administrative oversight. Well, the administrative oversight was like 170, so if I saved 340, we could pretty much cover it by using just technology points. I don't know if there is any place that actually has the level 1, maybe Paris. I don't think Paris has that though. Wait, where is Paris? Here? Yeah. I don't think you have the irrigation canals, do you? No. Wow, Paris actually is not all that developed. Wait, it is. Oh wow, they have... We have more buildings than they do. And we are less developed. What the hell did they got that's so high up? Well, they got the craftsman district. They got the merchant quarter. Okay, so they got 2 level 3 buildings that we lack. And what's the level of their... Yeah, they got the Great City Hall, and we got just the City Hall. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we'll capture them. I know that the building is... has the extensive irrigation. Do you have a normal irrigation? Oh, here it is. Irrigation canals. So they give extra free rural population capacity and rural population capacity modifier. 15%. So they could help with Praha's urban rural population, because I don't think we can see the rural population situation, honestly, but it has... Wait, maybe it's in the population. It hasn't been growing quite that much, and therefore trade power and trade value are fairly low. Rural population 377. Yeah, rural saturation is at 104%. So getting more, getting the irrigation canals would help in Praha. I've never really, dealt with the irrigation canals, but I noticed that compared to Vienna and other provinces, our rural population is not that high. Actually, what's the urban saturation here and rural saturation? Wow. Okay, so the mine complex actually does greatly increase the possible rural population. Interesting. Well, interestingly enough, we can now vassalize Bayern and Landshut. I was not expecting that, but I just noticed that we had very high relations with them, and even without them accepting our alliance, we will be able to vassalize them. So I'm gonna do that right now. Savoy would not accept my offer of alliance. They had some conflict with Austria. Oh yeah, they stole some provinces from Austria. Well, good on them. We don't really mind. Austria can have them. They can have the Austrian provinces. Okay, so offer vassalization here. They will accept it, which means that we have gotten this entire territory as vassals, and we just really need these guys. Wait, that's not them. These guys to accept the vassalization. If I improve the relations with them, we could get them to 100 and... Wait, that's 14, so 123. With the Imperial Grace, that would be 164. If I ask them for military access, I think that gives a bit too. And then I would need to send them a gift. $250. And we would still not have enough, I think. Let's try to go for this. Nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Enforce religious unity. Non-share subjects provinces. We would really need to transfer trade power to us. There's probably no way without the alliance to get them. Oh my god, absentee bishops. I thought that... Okay, Florence. I thought that one would go away. So wait, we revoked the guarantee. We improved the relations. I'm gonna try it on cam to see, or for you to see how I do this. So that's... Okay, 116 and 7. That's gonna be 125. 125, that would be 165, 167. Wow, that could work. We could do it. It would cost a lot of gold, but let's go for it. Anyway, just for your information, Budějovice is now improving the roads. I stole away all of their gold, and I'm preparing to make these two improve their roads as well. And I funded 2 projects here in, wait, was it Jula? Yeah, Jula and Bihar are now also building roads, as I announced before. We need to get these guys a bit closer to us. Plus, we have a new centralization bonus from the age of the game, so it's gonna increase our centralization a bit more. Okay, maintain the diplomat there. And wait, that's you, right? Yeah. So I don't have any other diplomats. So if I now bestow the Imperial Grace, that's 164. Yeah, we're short by 2. Short by 2. Damn, is there anything I could do? God damn it, we're short by 2. Really? I can't math, obviously. I can't math at all. Wait, if I give you subsidies... Okay, let's try to give them subsidies. That might do it. If it... Receiving subsidies. And the gift might do it as well. I'll see if it works. Oh, Council of Firenze begin. Send them without instructions. I've done it! It cost me 300 gold and the subsidies, but I've done it, and Bayern München is now willing to be vassalized by us. So we are going to vassalize them next, which will be on the 9th of October. So let's do that together. Good harvest! Wow, awesome! Okay. So we're gonna also build something in Praha together, you and me, because we are bros. We could build a merchant quarter. That would not be bad. Increase the urban gravity significantly. Or we could build the warehouse district, which is also nice. Or the craftsman district. I think the craftsman district would be better, but I also want the great city hall, because that would allow us to build... Oh, we don't have the trade ideas. Okay. But hey, we can now vassalize you. Yes! Awesome! So we got them as vassals. So this entire area is now our vassal. However, there are some bad news too. Look at the diplomatic power. We have too many diplomatic relations, and that kind of sucks. People would vote for me, however, quite extensively now. So that means that we can afford to start annexing. Now, I would like to annex Straubing, but I can't. So instead, let's start by annexing Regensburg, and later on we're gonna annex Straubing and get this under control. Oh, we have become one of the great powers. Awesome. I don't want your royal marriage. So let's get Regensburg annexed. Okay, I don't know. Oh. Let's do that. Now we can also take the second fortification idea, which I have been waiting for quite some time. Fortification ideas advance. Defensive mentality. There are those who think that attack is the best form of defense, but we know better. We shall blade them before our walls and break them under the shadow of our guns. For defense plus 20. Which means that, for example, Praha now has 144% defensiveness. That's insane. And last but not least, I wanted to check if we could build the irrigation canal in Praha now. We could still partner with the local estate, but we can't offer more than 25% of the administrative oversight. So I would need to either pay way more than I can afford, or contribute 66,000 men. And I think you could contribute more than 25%. Okay, I'm gonna wait with that. We'll see if we can do it eventually. And we are going to build... What are we going to build? This would give 10 and 5. And this would give percentage. You know what? Let's build a great city hall here. Kind of like that. We would need the trade ideas to get the bank and the stock exchange. So let's instead just build a great city hall and be done with it for now. In Pest, we have finished the town hall. So that's going to improve the gravity here. Quite significant. I still can't, however, improve the roads in Komarom. How about Novohrad, though? Oh yeah, we're upgrading Novohrad. Okay, so that's gonna connect Pest. If we will be able to. 148. I still think that's too little. Let's check it together. Yeah, we need... Well, not much more. Like 2 extra gold. So yeah, we'll be able to do that next. Cool. Well, I decided that we're gonna end the episode here with a few things that we're gonna do. First of all, I can now request manpower from lesser nobles again, which means that I will be able to request it from greater nobles too, which I will, and they will give me about 60,000 men roughly, which is enough for me to build the irrigation canals in Praha. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna offer the administrative oversight. We are going to partner with the local estate and negotiate for them to go with 50%. And we're gonna contribute the 25% of manpower. Once we get the manpower from greater nobles, we'll be back to like 110,000, something like that. So Praha is now building the canals, which will be finished in 1602, and we're gonna check how much it's going to affect the saturation. We currently have 104.7%, so remember that. We also annexed Regensburg, which is now our imperial city, and as we have a core, I sent the missionary there to convert the heathens, because, I mean, we can't have a heathen city, can we? So, it will be converted very soon, after which I'm gonna start annexing Bayern Straubing in about a year and a half. The people vote for us quite nicely, so I think we can annex another vassal and expand in this territory. Then we're gonna take a chill pill. We do need to get one extra vassal out of there. I could just, you know, stop guaranteeing some of the nations, but that would hurt my relations with them. Actually, for example, Cologne, I think they could handle it, couldn't they? Yeah, they can handle it. Okay, cool. So we're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. We're starting to get additional power here. Now, the casual literacy has spread quite extensively. And we are now down to 1,400 gold. Actually, before I started building the Great City in Praha, it offered me to take that thing for myself. But I decided that we're gonna wait a bit more. Still, 1,500 is quite a lot. If it goes down to somewhere like 900, I'm gonna go for it. But at this point, no. The roads in Pest are the next thing that I wanted to check with you guys. Could you? Could you now? Yes. Okay. But we would still need to contribute 22,000 men, which I'm not gonna do before we get the manpower from Greater Nobles, and then I'm gonna keep it above 100,000. But Pest now has the Town Hall rank 1, which gives it an urban gravity of 70,000, and we will be able to build a local university here soon as well, which is what I'm gonna invest in next. We still wanted the education to keep increasing, which, you know, it does. And with a university in Pest, it's gonna be even better. I think we have one in Zvolen as well. Yeah, we do. So then I might probably want to build one university somewhere far here, just for roleplay reasons, you know, maybe in... Kołobrzeg has way better autonomy, so it would be kind of cool to build it there. 14,000 people, and you guys got 12,000 people. Yeah, so Kołobrzeg would be better. And we're gonna connect it soon to our network as well. So that's gonna be cool. Okay, I think we can now build, yeah, we can build the university in Pest. So that's cool. And Bohemian Cardinal dies. So on that note, I think I'm gonna end this episode. We've done everything we wanted to here. Bohemia is just growing, and even on the map of the world you can see our provinces quite nicely. Vienna, Czasovsko and Zvolen. Praha hopefully soon. I wonder what the irrigation canals will do, but we'll check that when the time comes. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode where we are going to continue this story of Bohemia. So join me then.